And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to historic England Air Park. We are at Merrill Blackburn Field here at Josh Brown Stadium, where it is time for quarterfinal action in Division 5. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins, my man Jack Yonker in the house tonight too, back in setting up for this one. Excited to bring you quarterfinal baseball. The winner of this one goes on to play for a state championship, or in the semifinals down in Hammond this year, not in Sulphur this year. The winner of this one will potential rematch with Country Day University Academy. So we'll see about that. They're going to the starting lineups. We're going to turn it over and let you listen to those as they're coming out as well. And then we'll recap Grace's right after this. But we're going to join the field with the starting lineups for ESA, the Falcons of Episcopal School of Acadiana.
Batting 4-hole, number 14, Robert Broussard, behind the plate. Batting 5th, number 6, Andy Hebert, shortstop. Batting 6th, number 7, Ethan Parson, in right field. Batting 7th, number 17, Will Tolson, playing first. Batting 8th, number 3, Will Brown, playing second. Batting 9th, number 8, Cade Broussard, playing third. Now, for your Grace Christian Warriors lineup today, batting in the leadoff spot, number 32, playing shortstop, Luke Johnson. Batting 2-hole, number 25, on the mound today for the Warriors, Seth Cook. Batting in the 3 spot, number 10, playing first, Canyon Wright. Batting cleanup today, number 42, Carson Courtright, playing center field. Batting 5th, number 35, behind the plate, Cody Davis. Batting 6th, number 27, starting second, Landon Ami. Batting 7th, number 26, starting right field, Parker Johnson. Batting 8th, number 8, playing third, Philip Cole. Batting 9th, number 11, your designated hitter, Cooper Courtright. And starting left field today, number 7, Aiden Cook.
Welcome out to beautiful Merrill Blackburn Field here on the historic grounds of England Air Park, where it is time for baseball at the Burn. The Grace Christian Warriors would like to thank all of their 2022 sponsors for making this season a success. As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the restrooms and the concession stands are located in the press box area. Also a reminder, tobacco and tobacco products are forbidden inside the stadium. At this time, if you would please rise, gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And we're back ready to get things going. We'll take an opportunity to look at that starting lineup once again for your Grace Christian Warriors. A couple of changes. You'll see those on the screen as they pop up. Leading off for the Warriors tonight, playing shortstop, number 32, Luke Johnson. Batting second will be the Warriors pitcher tonight, number 25, Seth Cook. Moving up a spot, batting third, first baseman number 10, Canyon Wright. And in the cleanup spot tonight, center fielder Carson Courtwright. Courtwright, the junior, will bat fourth. Behind the dish, number 35, Cody Davis. Batting sixth will be second baseman, senior number 27, Landon Ami. Batting seventh is going to be the right fielder, senior, also Parker Johnson. That sets that little triumvirate of seniors going on, capped off by Philip Cole, who has been nothing short of a web gem at third base. Designated hitter tonight for the Warriors and batting ninth, eighth grader number 11, Cooper Courtwright, and playing in left field for the Warriors, number 7, Aiden Cook. And there you have a look at the starting lineups. To recap things over, in left field is Aiden Cook, center field Carson Courtwright, right field is Parker Johnson. Third base, Philip Cole. Shortstop, Luke Johnson. Second base, Landon Ami. First base, Canyon Wright. And the battery tonight for your Warriors, none better, Seth Cook and Cody Davis. A couple of sophomores that will lead this Grace Christian Warrior team into the playoffs, and they look to make a deep, deep run. You get an opportunity to take a look at Seth getting loose there. Struck out 17 in game one of this season and is looking to make a deep run into this with his team. Warriors have not won a state championship since 2017, runners-up a year ago, and have several runner-up banners along the wall. We'll show you that here soon. They're out in they adorn the wall out in left field. We'll get a look at that before the evening is out. Also, it shows you a little bit of the history that has been here at Grace Christian. You see up on the wall there, we'll get to that, in the state runner-ups in 07, 16, 18, 2010, 2021. The one that's missing there, 2017, you see that down on the bottom. That was that year that they won the state championship game. And what a magical season that was. And, you know, we're fresh off of that trip to Iowa, Chuck, and the last time that the Warriors went out of state, they went to Houston and played a game back in 2017, and that was the year that they captured their state title. So we've done all of the pomp. We've done all of the circumstance. We're ready to go. Clay Airbear stands in there. He is the center fielder for this ESA team that comes in ranked number 7 in the power ratings at 12-8 on the season. Cook set for his first delivery, and here we go. That one swung on, driven out to center field. Courtwright camps under it, and that's the first out of the contest. And that's what you want to do. Come out against an aggressive team, Chuck, get them swinging first pitch and get them flying out and preserve that pitch count.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Good way to start out the inning. One pitch, one out.
Cooper Lightfoot, the left fielder, stands in there, takes that one up high, ball one. You'll be able to follow along on our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. So delighted to have the folks from Wallace Eye Associates out here supporting what we do. That's a ground ball right up the middle. Johnson's going to come up for it, but misses it. Olay goes right under the glove there. Looked like he was coming up to make the throw on it and just picked his head up, and it was attached to the glove, and everything came up. So you're going to have Lightfoot reach on the error to shortstop. Sidney Laughlin, the pitcher, will come in. He stands and bats from the right side, number 21. So a couple of good pitches. That ground ball should have been an out. Seth sets to deal. Will go from the stretch here as Lightfoot is over at first base. That one misses up high, ball one. Directly under the scoreboard is where we're at tonight, or I guess slightly off to the right of the scoreboard, if you will.
For all practical purposes, directly under it, yeah.
I have to get a shot of Mike Cook tonight. He had the overalls on that he broke out in Iowa. That went in there for a strike, but it seems like he's added a little something to it. He's got the lime green wig on as well, so we'll get a shot of that when we come back one of the next innings on
Absolutely.
there. But we're ready to go to work here.
You can see him back.
Snap throw over to first, not in time, and it's a ball and a strike. One down. Leadoff hitter Abear flies out to center field to Courtwright, who camped under it. Lightfoot reaches on an error And there's one down. Cook with a 1-1 count. Peers over at light foot at first. Now delivers. That one swung on and fouled back into that net that protects the press box. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. This, Chuck, is where Seth likes to throw that little curveball to get an out here. It's not 0-2 count, 1-2, 2-2. He still likes to throw it when he's got one that he can miss. But hitters oftentimes have difficulty with this pitch.
Yes, and he's very, very efficient with it.
Cook comes set, snap throw back over to first. Just kind of an attention getter, as Sheriff Justice would have said.
Yeah. Not his best move for that reason. Just to kind of, hey, I see you.
Speaking of Sheriff Justice, you see where they're going to do a couple of releases of Smokey and the Bandit in theaters, in the select number of theaters. Yes, we'll be down there for that one.
Oh, boy.
Not covering it, mind you, but the limo will take a trip down there. Cook, 1 ball, 2 strikes, set to deliver and does. Throws that fastball, misses up high, evens the count at 2-2. Interesting story. Chuck asked me about why I say evens the count on there.
I was wondering if that was
because there's 2 balls and there's 2 strikes. He can also even the count at 1-1.
No.
Because it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
But they're odd, so that odds it out.
No, it absolutely doesn't. Cook delivers. There's that curveball swung on and missed. Strike 3, and that's the pitch we perhaps were looking at a pitch earlier, but good job of Seth Cook. And when he's got command of that pitch early in the game, we've often seen that Seth's trouble comes in that first or second inning. When he's got command of it in the first, that's a good sign for these Warriors. Robert Broussard will stand in there. He is the Falcons catcher. Good fastball, misses up and inside, but it had good pop on it. Probably heard that on your camera at home.
I did. But I don't know if it's just because we're here in the outfield. So.
Cook, the 1-0, delivers this one. Swung on and missed, a ball and a strike. And Broussard looking back at his third base coach, letting him know that, hey, yeah, I know that one was up high. But chased it anyway. Good high fastball, hard to lay off of. Ball and a strike, 2 down. Snap throw back over to first, just to let him know that he's there. Again, the winner of this one off to the semifinals next weekend. Midweek, I guess, next week. Here's the delivery from Cook. Up high, misses that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 down in this one. Leadoff hitter Hebert flew out to center field. Laughlin, a couple of batters later, struck out. He is the opposing pitcher in this one. And now Cook set to deliver the 2-1. That one fouled off, and what does it do, Chuck?
Out.
No,
out.
It evens the count at 2-2.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay. And there's the glass breakage. That's what we were looking for.
Look, that's not even funny anymore after I spend $400 and whatever I spent on a new windshield. From a perfect baseball indention. At the LC game, I parked there. And
well, the odds were in your favor, Doug.
30 years it had not had that. Here's the delivery, 2-2. Swung on, fouled back. Just getting a piece of it was Broussard. Yeah, I shared with Chuck and a lot of you that it had been 30 years I've been doing broadcast. Yes, I started when I was 40. I mean 10. I get what you're saying. So,
40.
Yes, it started when I was 10.
Yeah, 4
because
plus
I'm 40 now
is
is
10.
carry the 1, right.
Yeah,
we'll do the 2-2 over again, 2 down, top of the first. The Falcons trying to strike first. That one misses just outside, fills the count up.
Well, I was just wondering if they're going to do the scoreboard like they did the one this past weekend when we were up there, had 4 strikes on it at one point.
Yeah, indeed they did. Cook set to do the payoff pitch. Instead decides to go back over to right with a little sample throw and just check on Lightfoot and let him know, hey, I still know that you're there.
Yeah, he must be thinking he's pretty quick on his feet with a name like Lightfoot, huh?
Seth likes to work over to first base. Don't agree with him, Jack. It'll just encourage him. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 2 of the day and of the inning. That will do it. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on. No score, top of the first. Due up for the Warriors in the bottom half of the first. Johnson, Cook, and Wright when we come back.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
Alexandria Emergency Hospital is here to bring quick and compassionate emergency care to Central Louisiana, offering diagnostic imaging and an on-site lab. as well as important inpatient services. Alexandria Emergency Hospital.
Back to live action we go. It is playoff baseball at the Burn, and there's no finer place to be on a, what is this, Friday afternoon than out at the ballpark. Goodness, it has been a heck of a week. Mother's Day coming up, so a big hello to all of the mothers and such out there. As to my mom out there, certainly happy Mother's Day. Love you, Mom. Had somebody. This is way back when we were. So I'm gonna age myself here.
Oh dear.
Working at Kuko's. So
twice now tonight you're aging yourself.
Look, that happens. See, and Jack's like, Kuko's, what is that?
Yeah.
So there you go. He just doesn't know where that was. That was a restaurant over there where GameStop and Wingstop is now. It was a Mexican restaurant.
They had the saying cuckoo for Coco.
No, they
Coco
didn't.
For
Yet I digress. And so we had somebody come in and we said, hey, look, we're going to do this for the mothers. And somebody asked, well, what about the grandmothers? And I was like, well, wouldn't they be mothers anyway? So that was it. But a big happy Mother's Day out to all of our all of the mothers and grandmothers and those of you that are watching along. We certainly send our best wishes and our love out to all of you. Shortstop Luke Johnson will lead things off for the Warriors. He stands in from the left side. Saw him hit one into the cornfield the last time we saw him up in Dyersville, Iowa. What a trip that was. Can't wait to get back up there. I've already told my wife 3 times that I want to move. 4 times she says no. Here's the delivery. Right down the pipe, and that is a beautiful delivery from Sidney Laughlin, the pitcher for the Falcons. We talked to Brown during the week in anticipation of this game. He said that Laughlin certainly can bring it in. It's going to be a battle.
An illegal pitch, ball one.
They're going to call the ball because it was an illegal pitch. Didn't really see what he did, but he's going to go out and talk. Hearing it, and you hear it on your screen through the ambiance mic, said that he's unable to stop. And once he stopped his delivery, that's an illegal pitch. So the shouts of that's terrible cascade through an empty, an eerily quiet ballpark as there is not much going on, just underway. They threw out peanuts and popcorn a little bit earlier. They had some of that left, or Cracker Jacks and peanuts a little bit early. It's difficult to throw popcorn out. It gets a little messy if you do that.
Weighed it down with a sinker from a.
That was from that big watch party that Deb and Jim Collins had the Saturday. We were north of, just about everything. Here's the 1-1. That one misses outside, 2 balls and a strike. Luke just really had a great game and got to speak with him after the game. Did a great interview. We're able to talk to he and Seth after the game, and Seth and Luke really did a good job. That one lifted foul going to left field. Actually, it's going to come in and be caught. My angle on it showed foul, but it certainly was not. Routine fly out to left field. Score that F7 if you're scoring at home, and that will bring the aforementioned Seth Cook into the ball game. 1 down, bottom of the first. These two teams no strangers to each other. Look, I'll tell you, those fans that are watching from ESA probably one of the better ballparks that I like to go to. Their whole atmosphere down there is phenomenal. Just that one in there, strike one. Past the airport, off to the right is where it's at. Great place down there. That is the Episcopal School of Acadiana.
That would be the Lafayette Airport, right?
That would. That one misses inside. Evens the count at 1-1. See how I did that? Threw that in there for you. Check.
Odds it out.
Ball and a strike, 1 down. We play bottom of the first. Here's the delivery from Laughlin. Swung on and missed. Mighty hack from Cook, but unable to catch up with that high fastball. And that looks very similar to one that he delivered to Laughlin in the top half of the first.
Once I get set in my workflow in here, I'm fixing to join you with some.
That one lifted out to right, giving chase as a right fielder. That one will find its way foul. Giving chase on it out there in right field was Ethan Harson. Harson gave chase, but I will tell you, held onto his hat while he was running.
Yeah, he did.
Let the thing go and get after it.
Yeah, it's coming back this way anyway where it fell off or would have fallen off.
Good job of getting around. You remember the prior pitch was a fastball that he missed. Makes a little connection there. We'll see if Seth's able to get around on this one now. Here's the Laughlin delivery. It's off speed right down the middle and not what Cook was looking for at all. Laughlin returns the favor and gets the strike out of his counterpart. Quickly 2 up, 2 down, and that'll bring Kenyon Wright, first baseman, freshman first baseman for the Warriors, strides into the plate. He's got that big leg kick that he uses to time up the pitcher. Not going to really be able to do that much in this one because that fastball just pounds in to the strike zone. That one misses outside, though, and a ball and no strikes. Here's a delivery from Laughlin, the 1-0. And that one is lifted out into left field. And that will do it for the Warriors in the bottom half of the third. Good aluminum, if you will, on that one, but out to the warning track for those of you that are knowing that there should be a warning track out there, right?
Yes.
Ends a 3 up, 3 down inning, nothing across for the Warriors. We're scoreless after 1. We'll be right back.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
At Hahn Roofing, we know the importance of quality customer service in addition to a job done right. That's why our team of trained professionals is here to help keep your investment secure. For almost 50 years, our standard of producing good work has never changed. From the first consultation to the final result, our customers experience our commitment to quality, and we know the importance of installing a roof that not only looks great, but stands the test of time. That's why we choose Owens Corning. Do you have roof damage? Who can you trust? Hahn Roofing, an Owens Corning Platinum contract.
We are back to the barn. There you get a good shot of Melinda Martinez. She is a photographer, lead photographer, world famous photographer for the Town Talk. So a lot of those pictures that you see the front side of, you'll see out in her gallery online, I believe, this evening. We go to the bottom of the top of the second. Cook stands on the mound ready to go to work. He will face Andy Hebert, the shortstop for this Falcons team. Again, the Falcons come in 12-8 overall and number 7 in the power ratings. But I'll tell you, Chuck, don't let power ratings fool you in this being a 1-7 matchup, and only 8 teams are ranked power rating-wise here. That one swung on a miss. Good low fastball by Cook. And if he can get business going on with the high strike and the low one and put that nasty curveball in there, it's going to be a long night for the Falcons.
It will indeed.
Cook rocks back and delivers the 1-1. Tried to go back downstairs once again. Misses that bottom half.
He's trying to defeather a few Falcons.
Falcons. It's see, this
early.
Baseball is a different speed of softball that you covered.
Yes.
That one misses a low. And again, we said that Cook had a lot more of his success up high as he generates that fastball going on. Good job of Hebert to lay off the low stuff. Cook the 3-1. That one right down there fills things up at 3-2. Cook does throw a number of strikeouts, does induce a lot of plays to his defense. That one lifted out to second. Ami drifting back. Coming up, Parker Johnson thought about it, but Ami comes in and makes that one and gives him a little pat on the back there. And you'd like to see your right fielder come up and make that play.
Yeah. I was a little concerned that they weren't communicating, or he was charging the ball and not watching the players, but he did a really good job.
Yes, thought we were going to have a collision. Ethan Harson, the right fielder, stands in. He bats 6th. Correction, he bats 6th for this Falcon ball club. Cook missing high on that one.
Love bugs are a terrible thing tonight.
It is a mess out here, and we remember that as that one misses low 2-0.
We gave up the high winds for the loving bugs.
Look, and Jack was here for some of the grace ones, but didn't get the 50-mile-an-hour gust winds that we had in Iowa. That was a mess over there. Misses that one 3-0, and we've seen through the season that he has a tendency to issue a few walks during a game, but is able – when you get a strikeout pitcher, it's okay, but you don't want to give the other team a little bit of momentum. And we have seen Seth walk more, 3 or 4 batters in some of the games that we've seen. So here's Cook with the 3-0, misses that one up high and does issue the free pass to Harson, who's on a 4-pitch walk, and Will Tolson will come in, the first baseman. This is where the defense is, we've seen the defense, Chuck, throughout the year, pick it up with double play after double play after double play, especially things initiated from Cole over at third base.
Very much so. See how many checkbacks he's going to throw over there.
You know that he likes to do that. That one right down the pipe, strike one. And if you get ahead of the hitter, and this is the part where you talk about all the statistics of how much better success a pitcher has when they are ahead in the count with that first pitch. But, I mean, it's there for a reason. 0-1 the count. Swung on and missed. Beautiful fastball from Cook. Middle of the, I guess between the belt and the knee is where that fastball was, and it looked good.
A mighty, about an 8-iron swing there, it looked like.
0-2 the count to Tolson. Swung on and missed. Chased that one upstairs, and that is strikeout number 3. And that's what we talked about earlier. If he can work on some of the control and not have to be as fine and precise on a lot of the pitches, his strikeout count just goes way, way up too. And he's able to come around and get out of it because he does throw the ball so well. Misses up high there to Will Brown. Will Brown stands in. He is the Falcons' second baseman.
As you hear in the background, the fire rescue running somewhere out here at the airport.
Off and going, Davis, a champ at throwing runners out. That one bounced to the right side of the bag as we're looking at it from the outfield to the left side if you're watching from Cody's vantage point, but that is a stolen base by Harson. And the first runner to reach second base on the evening for ESA, albeit we are just in the top of the second. The game, and we'll upload so you won't miss any of the action. Don't know how long you were out, but that big Carson Courtright home run gives the Warriors a 1-0 lead. And that one misses up high, ball 4. Second walk of the evening issued by Cook, and that'll get back to the top of the Falcons order, and Clay Hebert, who flew out to center field, and the aforementioned Courtright a little earlier.
1 pitch, 1 hit, 1 out on that one, matter of fact.
Hebert stands in, ready to go. Cook from the stretch delivers this one. That's that nice curveball. So threw a fastball to start him off in the last inning, and this one he starts him off with a curveball to see if he could get him just to chase a little bit. 1-0 the lead for the Warriors. Cook stands in, ready to go. Snap throw back over to first, not in time. Again, we welcome the folks at Wallace Eye Associates. Not sure how much of you in the live audience you got on that one, but again, the game will be up in its entirety. Snap throw, and we will have a highlight of that Carson Courtright home run after tonight's ball game. We'll have that up and posted. Courtright responding well to moving down to the 4 hole. Hebert stands in, ready to go. Cook comes set and delivers now. Pitch out was called, nothing doing. Perhaps thought Broussard might be off and going. Ball and a strike, nobody down here, top of the third rather.
Oddens out the count there.
It's never going to catch on, Chuck.
It might.
Not going to do it. Cook comes set. Misses up high, thinking a lot about Broussard over at first base. 2 balls and a strike.
And needs to get focused back on that glove behind the plate. Don't get distracted with that base runner.
Playing Hebert pretty much straight away. That is swung on and missed.
Hey, that does what with the count? Evens it up.
It does indeed. I'm going to get you there, Chuck. Clay Hebert, 2-2 count, nobody down, top of the third. Snap throw back over. Just, I think that move again is more intended to say, hey, I got an eye on you.
Yep, I see you over there. I hadn't forgot about you.
Broussard with just a couple of steps off of first base, though, not a very big lead. Now he extends it out. That one is ground up the middle. Johnson's got it, a little bit of flip over to Ami. Ami over to first, not in time. And so reaching on a fielder's choice is Broussard. And Broussard is out at second. Score that 6-4. And reaching on a fielder's choice is Hebert.
Recording the first out of the inning.
Cooper Lightfoot will stand in there. He reached on the error to Johnson to start things off. And just in case Hebert wasn't watching what Cook does, he likes to get back over, and then he sends Hebert diving back into first again. One down now. Cooper Lightfoot, the left fielder for the Falcons, stands in ready to go. Cook comes set, delivers. Pitch out called there, nothing doing.
Faked me out.
Well, and a lot of what that's doing is that's going to make it more and more difficult on ESA, even if they weren't running that time, to say, okay, well, wait a minute, now we got to guess if they're going to pitch out or not. Here's Cook's delivery, swung on and missed.
1-1. Oddens it out.
Ball and a strike, one down. Warriors with a good crowd. ESA traveling well as always. That one misses up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Knight starting to think about coming around here. You'll see the sun starting to make its way down. They'll get the lights on here pretty quick, and the shadows will be out of the way, but this is dusk baseball at the Burn. Here's the delivery from Cook. Off and running, hit and run, sticks into the padding that is up blocking to keep those baseballs from hitting the back press box, and the brick saves some of those, fouled back into it. And
that'll even it up.
2 balls and 2 strikes. But again, there you saw Hebert was off and running on the pitch.
Looking for a little hit and run action.
Going nowhere this time is Lightfoot, is Hebert, and Lightfoot takes that one up there. Ball 3 fills the count up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cook ready to deliver the payoff pitch. Instead, goes back over to first, sends Hebert diving back into first. You know, if you can dive in that easy, that just tells you get you a little bit bigger lead, and that may be what Cook is trying to deke him into just a little bit. Swung through that one. Now a snap throw down to first, and he got him. Strike him out, throw him out. Good job by the Warriors. So Lightfoot strikes out on the play for the second out, and then a snap throw from Davis down to Canyon Wright, who had it played perfectly, and they'll score that one 2-3 and record the third out of the inning. So runner, nobody left on after that one, with the runner being erased. And wow, what an inning that ended up. We told you the double plays a lot of times will erase the walk that that Seth delivers, and here's that defense once again doing it. We move to the bottom of the third, and we'll do it right after this.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm Richard Arsenault. What's the Nebula Beard and Arsenault difference?
The difference between getting nothing from our car accident and getting $150,000.
That's a big difference, but not surprising, because insurance companies make more when they pay you less.
Our Nebula Beard and Arsenault difference? $1 million more than insurance offered.
That's the Nebula Beard and Arsenault difference. Call to see what your case is really worth. Nebula Beard and Arsenault, 561-2500.
Philip Cole set to lead things off for the Warriors in the bottom of the third. Had something going, did ESA in the top of the third, but quickly erased on that double play. And we've seen, we saw Cody in his intro in the Iowa game. He said he likes throwing runners out from behind the plate, and he did just that. A little caught stealing of Abear, who had snuck off of first a little too far. That one from Cole is lifted out to left field, or right field, coming up and overplays it, and that's going to be a base hit. They will score for Philip Cole on the play out in right field. Missing that one, coming up on it was Harson, and we saw him a little earlier run with his hat holding it and just overplayed that one.
Must have too much hair gel in his hair.
That one just missed that one, and so we'll put a star by that, but that'll lead Cooper Courtright up. He is the Warrior designated hitter. The return throw back over to first, just again to get Cole. And that's a difficult error to give. Again, that's that sun that is coming in right field against this high sky. Thinking about the bunt was Courtright. Takes that one up high, and that's a ball and no strikes. Looking for the bottom of the lineup to do a little damage and get some base runners on. Cole has done that. Courtright looking to sacrifice him over. Pops this one up, and it's out of play, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the third we go, due up this inning. Philip Cole reached on that base hit to right field. Cooper Courtright, the designated hitter, stands up before we flip things back over to Johnson and Cook. Warriors have hit the ball really well in this one. Had a couple of fly outs deep to the wall. That one in there for the strike, a ball and a strike.
2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Yes.
You don't think that Courtright will still be bunting up there with 2 strikes on him, but you never know. Playoff baseball calls for some things that you don't often see. Fouls that one, though, deep to the right side over into those trees.
And this month of May, Doug, has been wonderful because, like the May the 4th be with you from the Star Wars reference. Today being the 6th is another one of those Star Wars reference, the return of the Sith.
See, and I'll tell you, that one misses, gets to the backstop. Here's going to be a throwdown. Not in time. Good read on that from Cole, but that ball bounced right back to the catcher. And I'm telling you, Robert Broussard had a shot at it, but they're going to give that a wild pitch, sending Cole down to second base. And, I've never seen any of the Star Wars movies, just to tell you that. I've never seen any of the Star Wars
at all. That explains the lack of great humor.
That one fouled off again by Courtright. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And look, and I get a lot of grief for it, especially on this made-up thing you guys do about this May the 4th?
May the 4th, because there's a saying, May the Force be with you.
I got nothing. Then it's not the 4th, though. It's the Force.
Yes, but it's a play on words. It's called a pun.
Here's a delivery. That one fouled again off to the right side.
They're punny.
And that one might not have been the sound effects coming out of the press box. That may have, in fact, drew glass from one of the windshields that are out that right field parking lot side. Swung on, grounded over to first base. Going to be bobbled around and gloved, but Cole will make his way to third base. So give Cooper Courtright a great at-bat. Didn't get the sacrifice down, but certainly advanced the runner. So that was a key at-bat for Cooper Courtright. Score that 3 unassisted if you're scoring at home, and back to the top of the Warriors lineup. And shortstop Luke Johnson flew out to left field to start things off at a deep fly.
He may send one out here to see, Doug.
He is known to pull one onto this side, and so just if you went over with Jack prior to working the camera, that he has to protect the camera at all costs.
Yes.
Here's the delivery to Johnson. Again, just hammered one up into that jet stream in Iowa and got it out into the cornfield. And what a memory that was. Warriors come out on the bottom end of that score, but what a trip and an experience that was. And the Laughlin delivery to Luke is fouled off now over the third base side near the entrance
And now, what I was going to tell you with the 4th and the 6th, now we're between that is May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, which is also my anniversary. So I'd like to give a shout out to my beautiful little bride.
Yes, absolutely.
22 wonderful years of marriage.
So we did the Grace Banquet Monday night. I emceed Grace's banquet on there, and I'll tell you that after this delivery, that one misses outside, 2 balls and a strike. And yes, I told him that because it's been a couple of years, COVID has scratched the Grace Athletic Banquet the last couple of years. 19, I believe, was the last year of that banquet. This one misses outside, 3 balls and a strike. And I told him, I said, it brings back memories of playoff baseball and of course, our anniversary, which was that Saturday before. Of course, I shared with him my wife's story that she told somebody at church the next day, too. Laughlin delivers this one, and it is hammered out to center field, way back where we're at. And that one is off the wall, bangs around off the top of the wall. And that will bring Cole around a long single. And what a vantage point we had of that one. Cole will come around to score, give Luke the RBI base hit. So, yes, so we celebrated our anniversary on Saturday, and somebody, we had a lot of well wishers on Facebook, and that's the beauty of Facebook.
Absolutely.
One of the only things about it. And they come up and they said, that's happy anniversary. How long have you been married? My wife said, we've been happily married 12 years. And I said, baby, we've been married 17. She said, I said what I said. So there you have it. Happily versus total of numbers are 2 different things.
Easy.
Easy. That's what I had to say. Big shot by Luke Johnson. It went off the top of that wooden fence out in center field. That one's from Cook, and it's driven way back. It's got a chance off the base of the wall. Luke had to hold up because didn't know if it was going to be caught, but I'm telling you, Seth Cook hit that on a rope out to right field and just hammered it off the fence.
Indeed.
Now you've got runners at first and third. Look, I do appreciate those Warriors, and we talked about it in the first couple innings that they were hitting the ball pretty hard, and indeed they did.
Runners on the corners. There we go.
Yep, runners at first and third, and quickly going out is Coach Broussard to talk to his pitcher, Laughlin. And, Sidney Laughlin just been hit pretty hard the last few batters. You remember Philip Cole didn't hit it as hard, but got up in there in a tough spot. He reached via the error. Cooper Courtright got him around to third. He had advanced on a pass ball, and then Luke Johnson hits one off the very top of this elevated wall in center field, nearest the old YMCA building that is behind the ballpark, and then following right up with Seth Cook with just an absolute monster shot off the wall. And I don't think it got – that's one of those, if the second baseman jumps, he might have caught it, is how low and how hard that ball was hit. But, I mean, was going up when it hit the fence, too, and over the head of the right fielder. And all you do now is bring up Canyon Wright, who has the ability to plate 3 with this swing. Laughlin peers in, trying to get settled, delivers this one. Canyon with a high leg kick, but takes that one outside, a ball and no strikes.
Did you do anything special with your wife? I'm sure you did. Well, should I say, what did you do special with your wife besides the emceeing and going to the party on Saturday?
Took a nap. I'll tell you, that Saturday was a long day. But no, she's got the gamut of, it's got, so there's Christmas, and then there's her birthday in February, and then Valentine's Day, and then you turn right around to anniversary, and it's a gauntlet of presents.
Mother's Day.
Yes.
Mother's Day is Sunday.
Goodness. But she's certainly a blessing, and glad to have her that one in there for the strike. 2 balls and a strike. One down, bottom of the third. Warriors have added a run. Philip Cole has come around to score on that Luke Johnson shot off the wall. Off and going is Cook, swing and a miss, and the catcher falls down. And they're going to call interference on Canyon for stepping out of the batter's box, and Brown is not excited about that one at all. They'll call Canyon Wright out for obstruction, for interference, because he steps out of the batter's box and getting ready to throw the ball was the catcher and was unable to do so. So immediately they call Canyon Wright out. That's going to send Cook back to first base. Going to see if we can get a further evaluation of it. ambiance at its finest, the game inside the game, right, not wanting to be out, but they're going to call him out indeed, and that's so that's going to be a interference on Canyon Wright that gives him the out, and the Warrior faithful letting them have it here. The only indication that I would have was whether he was, in fact, out of the batter's box. But Carson Courtright will stand back in there, and Brown having just a little bit more of it there, too. You probably see that on your screen.
Yeah, he's going to get his money's worth.
Josh Brown, the only coach that this Warrior baseball team has had, field appropriately named after him, nearing 500 wins, and just doing a wonderful job at it. And he'll call over one of the field officials in this. And we're going to leave it. We do not have a microphone down there, so you can't really hear.
That would be fun.
What's going on? This is not the night we had him mic'd up.
Yep.
And so I can tell you, once the call's been made and they've had a discussion, they go out and talk about it again, you're not going to be happy either way. One fan base, if the call does get overturned, those ESA folks are not going to be excited about that at all. Yes. And if it stands, the Warrior fans and faithful will be equally as disdained.
Yes. There may be some more Cracker Jacks being thrown.
Indeed, but back onto the field at that point.
This is true.
2-0 Warriors with the lead. We are hanging on whether that out is going to be 2 outs or 1 out. And the fans that are here just wanting it to get the game going. And, in fact, they will. Wright is going to be out. And Carson Courtright, who homered the last time he stepped in said box, will come up and do this with 2 down. There you see Carson on your... There you get a chance to see Carson Courtright on your screen. Watch for Laughlin to not give him any type of a fastball or anything he can hit. That one misses low, trying to stay away from the junior center fielder. 2 down. The Warriors have picked up a run in the second. Now they add 1 in the third. That one right down the pipe as Courtright takes that down the middle. Ball and a strike.
I took my little bride out to a nice fancy restaurant, too.
Yes, for your anniversary or for?
Well, for her anniversary.
Yes.
Took one out that May 5th.
That one swung on and missed. I won't even tell the story about that 2 of my anniversaries were on May the 5th. Well, so I'm not telling that story.
Well, I planned it on May the 5th because that way I don't go eat tacos. I can go to any other restaurant.
Off and running. Safe there, and that's going to steal a run home. It's Seth Cook and Luke Johnson working things on the base pass to perfection. Give that a delayed steal. Give Seth Cook the stolen base of second. Luke Johnson a steal of home, and it's 3-0. Warriors with the lead. One ball.
1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and catcher starting to check things out there.
Yeah, that was a good throw down. It just missed. I mean, he had it on target. It just did not get up in time to get the ball down there. But it was really close.
You look around, we talk about that 2017 state championship that adorns the outfield wall over there, reminiscent of that. A couple of coaches off of this team, actually 3 coaches off of this team, were players on that 2017 championship. And we've seen a couple of players that are in here tonight. Josh Gann is out there. I spotted him easily because he came out and gave old dad a hug.
I was going to say, any relation?
Yeah, so we'll take that. Played center fielder for the state champions back in 17. Cameron James is out here. He played left field or right field. Had a cannon of an arm. Went on to play at Centenary. A lot of players off of that team went on inside. JG went to play at Louisiana College. The aforementioned the previous Louisiana College. Several players through the system have made their way into the college ranks off of this Grace Warrior legacy, I guess, if you will, through the years. Back to live action we go. A ball and 2 strikes with 2 down to Carson Courtright. Again, Canyon called out for interference prior to that, and then just a moment ago, Seth Cook steals second, drew the throw, and led to Luke Johnson going home. That one misses away.
Just wonder if it was a little – forgot the base runner was even on third.
Well, with 2 down, you like to go out there and get the out, and it was very dangerously close to being the out.
It was.
But Luke had no, called but 2 run as soon as that ball was thrown. Here's the 2-2. That one misses away, fills it up to Courtright. Just aggressive work on the bases by these Warriors, and they're trying to put up that big inning. They'll have to do it with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, though. Here's the delivery. That one is lifted and fouled out of play, and we'll redo this full count. So going back earlier, they go up in order in the bottom of the first, do the Warriors. They pick up a run on that solo shot to lead things off in the second, and then the 2 runs that have come across here in the bottom of the third, where your Warriors lead it 3-0. Sidney Laughlin delivers this one, and again going up after the high one. Might have been ball 4, but a batter like Courtright is going to go up there and protect first and walk second. He is such a good eye when he is in the box.
And that's weird because he would walk actually to first. He wouldn't actually go to second. Sorry. Warming up.
Here's the delivery from Laughlin. Swung on and missed. That one down the middle, and Courtright with a home run and a strikeout in this one. The Warriors pick up a couple of runs in the bottom of the third. After 3 complete, they are out to a 3-0 lead. We'll be back.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook, or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
And we are back to playoff baseball at the Burn. Seeing a lot of commercials tonight from those supporters that helped us make the trip up to cover Weston and Grace Christian in Dyersville, Iowa, a couple of weeks ago. That was, did I mention that was a long trip?
That was a
Indeed, it was.
lengthy car ride.
About 17 hours getting up there, but we stopped a couple of times. We stopped to have some ribs just outside of St. Louis because you got to do that.
Absolutely.
And then stopped at the Arch to check it out, and you got to do that. Stopped in Illinois for gas, and please don't ever do that. 4th highest gas tax in the country. We paid 70 cents more a gallon for gas in Illinois than we did, and that led to us coasting across the Mississippi into St. Louis on the way back, and thankfully there was a BP that was opened up.
Yes, and you just can't imagine those gas stations on the Illinois side of St. Louis River there being very successful, but
70
they're there for a
cents,
reason.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Sidney Laughlin stands in to lead things off in the top of the 4th for the Falcons. ESA trailing in this one 3-0. Cook delivers this one, and Laughlin pounds it foul up around the lights, but it's going to find its way out onto the street, bouncing around in those trees that line the road.
So my daughter's out out of LCU. She finished up the semester, did really well.
Cook with the delivery there. That curveball inside hits Laughlin, and he's going to find his way down to first via the hit by pitch. So, yes.
Yeah, and so she was at home, and so at the for the fifth, I had her bring my wife some flowers.
Right.
But then we went out to eat, and so we went to this nice fancy restaurant. And do you know why they serve snail at these fancy restaurants?
Don't ask him. Don't ask him. Back to action we go.
Because their customers don't like fast food.
I told you, folks, that was, yeah. Robert Broussard stands in there. He is the Falcons catcher. That's not a good one. Don't encourage him, Jack. That one misses down low. Davis blocks it up, but it's going to get back to the fence. Courtesy runner has come in for ESA, and we will get a name on that young man that is running for the pitcher over at first base. Somehow we will. Here's the delivery. That one misses low again. 2 balls, no strikes. And getting a look at the ESA lineup, Daniel Humble. Daniel Humble is on to run at first, number 16 for the Falcons. That one misses low. 3 balls, no strikes. So a hit by pitch, and quickly Brown's going to come out and visit with Seth. You come out and you just got to settle the young man down again, just a sophomore.
Yeah.
And
he's had a really good game so far.
Oh, he is, and you have to go out there and settle him down just a bit. Had the hit by pitch on the prior batter, their pitcher before that. And sometimes you just got to go in and say, hey, look, I see you're doing this, or hold on, you're doing that. And you go out there and you fix it and hop off, and here he comes.
Words of encouragement.
3 balls, no strikes to Broussard. 2 walks and a hit by pitch on the record to go along with 4 strikeouts for Cook tonight. Beautiful night for baseball, not a cloud in the sky. This is one of those. Just no breeze and all the trees are standing still. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses down low, and back-to-back free passes issued by Cook. 1 via the hit by pitch. And that will bring Andy Hebert. And he's the one that flew out to deep second base in that second inning. You would have thought that Parker would have come up and had a little better angle at it, but Ami drifts way back to go get that one. Ami thought about checking on the runner, Humble, at second base. Humble gets off just a little bit. Flashing in is Parker. And now Landon will make his way to hold on to the runner. Quick move back. And Humble sitting down on second base and saying, hey, we're not going for the old hidden ball trick. And that has been one of those that has worked a lot of times through the playoffs, through the regular season. And and when the fans cheer for you not falling for it, that's certainly you know that it's been around for a lot of years.
They've done some studies then. I'll give them that.
Been doing that play a long time. Squaring around the bunt, charging hard is Cole, and he's almost up there when the ball is. That one misses outside, a ball and no strikes.
Checking on that green button down there that lets everybody know that we've got it still rolling, huh?
Right. Actually, I was looking at the count. Oh. That one is lifted out here. Parker coming up. It's going to drop in front of him. Going to take the play over at second, and they get him a good throw in from Parker Johnson to come up and get the out. The runner going from, that was a courtesy runner too that was out, but he had to hold up. Advancing over to third is the courtesy runner Humble. He is now at third, and that puts Hebert on first. So they will give the runner that ran for Broussard the out at second, and Hebert makes his way to first base with a base hit. And that will bring up Ethan Harson, the right fielder, who walked his last time, bats from the left side. Misses inside, does it there, and twisting around, trying to draw a throw perhaps was Davis as the ball was in the glove But an opportunity here for a double play to get you out of this one. If you're the Warriors, a strikeout perhaps could really settle things. The runner over at third is Humble. He courtesy ran for Laughlin, who was hit by pitch. That one in there for a strike, a ball, and a strike. One out here in the top of the fourth.
Make that correction. Thank you.
Cook stands in, fakes the throw, feigns the offering over to third base, looks back to first. Cook stands in, ready to go now. Checks the runner at third and first, delivers this one, and it is fouled straight back. Good hack at it by Harson.
They're showing 1 and 2 as the count. I'm going to make my correction, son.
Ball and 2 strikes to Harson. One down, top of the fourth, we play. Cook stands in now, fakes the third, and thinks about first. Nothing doing. Hebert not drifting off at all. This, when Cook gets runners on base, he really does a great job of taking control and pitching through it. He slows down to everything that he does. Curveball misses up high. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, top of the fourth we play. Warriors with a 3-0 lead. That one misses up high too, and that runs the count full to Harson. Harson walked his first at bat. Got to wonder if he's thinking about taking again as he walked and he's faced a myriad of pitches. This at bat, we'll see if Seth has a chance to blow one by him. Fakes the third to first again and has Hummel diving back into third. Warriors again defensively playing straight away. Double play depth in the middle, looking to turn one. Swung on and missed. Had a little foul tip, but right into the glove of Cody Davis, and that is a strikeout now. 5th strikeout on the afternoon. That is out number 2 of the inning. And Will Tolson, who was a strikeout victim back in the second, will stride in trying to get ESA on the board. We told you Seth may get some base runners on, but he does a great job of wiggling out of those scoring chances for the other squad. That one's in there for the strike.
Nice.
5 strikeouts on the afternoon for Cook. Struck out again. We told you 17 in that first game of the season. That was a 6-inning affair, and so just 1 out was recorded by something other than a punch-out. Cook staring over at first base before he gets set. Now comes around and gets set, delivers this one. Off-speed stuff is nasty, and it's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, definitely nasty stuff.
And now as a batter, you're just thinking, uh-oh, am I going to get that fastball? Am I going to get a curveball? Just an off-speed. Seth really in control when he is ahead in the count like this.
I don't want to leave the 2 guys on base.
Give him the curveball. Nope, throws that fastball down low, and a good job by Tolson to lay off of it. Tolson, the first baseman for this Falcons ball club. Again, Falcons 12-8 on the season, ranked number 7 in the power ratings. Cook comes set and delivers this one. Runner off and going, but a strike him out. Would have been a throw him out, but no need for it. That is strikeout number 6. 2 strikeouts on the night for Tolson. Nothing doing for the Falcons as it goes to runs. We move to the bottom of the fourth. 3-0. Warriors have the lead. Davis, Ami, and Parker Johnson due up
Eagle
for the
Federal
Warriors
Credit Union,
when we
located
return.
on Camp Beauregard in Pineville, is a full-service credit union. We offer an array of products and services, including checking and savings accounts, auto financing, refinancing, mortgages, and financial literacy. And we can help you with all of your financial needs. Visit our website at eaglefederal.org, call the office at 318-641-3017, or come by our local office and meet our staff. Don't forget to ask how we can help you save up to 2% on your auto refinance.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, Look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Back we go to the bottom of the fourth. It is playoff baseball at the Burn. The Warriors with a 3-0 lead over the Falcons of ESA. Looking to get a trip to the semifinals in this one. They played for a state championship last year. 19 did not make it down there, but 18 played for 117. They won it, so no stranger to playing for a state title. Cody Davis stands in ready to go to work, and he promptly lines this one at third. Glove side, gets it, throws it high, and that's going to be an error. And Cody Davis will reach first base on E5. Landon Ami stands in there, who flew out deep. Did I say deep to center field his last at-bat? That was one of those that was caught just shy of this big wooden fence. He's standing in there from the right side, ready to go. Davis with a big lead, and that one misses. Ball one. Again, thanks to Wallace Eye Associates, you see the scoreboard. If you're looking for anything that has anything to do with your vision, you give the folks at Wallace Eye Associates a call. Swung on and missed right through there. Ball and a strike. Hard ground ball that went to the, I guess, the glove side of the third baseman, Cade Broussard, and was unable to get that. Quick throw back over to first, not in time. Thought they had him. But that's the kind of lead that you want. If you're going to take second base, you want to get just as much as you can off of the base. Falcons at double play depth up the middle. Snap throw back over, and that one gets down the line, and that'll get Davis up and over to second. So an error gets him to first base, and now an error on the pitcher gets him to second base. And Cody Davis just a base hit away from making this a 4-run lead. Landon Ami, Parker Johnson, Phillip Cole, and Cooper Courtright due up here in the bottom of the fourth. Sidney Laughlin peers in. He checks back at Davis at second. Now delivers this one up high, but swung on. And Ami chasing that one on what would have been a ball. Warriors have been streaky tonight with their hitting, put 2 or 3 together, and have allowed them to score some runs. That one swung on and high and back out of play behind the press box. That press box slash bathroom slash concession stand area that is right behind there.
Slash ladder.
Slash right on the fence, too. There is no room between the back net and that fence. That's what leads to the padding. That one misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And again, 2-2 count. Nobody down. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the delivery to Ami. That one is lifted high, but going to stay in play. Shortstop camping under it, and he's going to pull that one in for the first out of the inning. That's Andy Hebert, who camps out under that one and makes the out. Ami sky-high fly to shortstop. And Parker Johnson will stand in ready to go to work. 1 down, bottom of the fourth. He struck out to end the inning back in the second. Daytime giving way tonight here as we play in the bottom of the fourth. That one right there for a strike. Parker Johnson, one of 3 seniors that get the start for the Warriors. Ami, and Cole looking to go out with this senior group. Swung on and missed with a state championship as we play in the quarterfinals. Winner of this moves on to the Final Four, if you will.
Yes.
Laughlin peers in, now delivers this one. Johnson pushes that one over the right field, so the first base dugout, and foul into that parking lot. If you're familiar with England Air Park but haven't seen the ballpark where we're at, if you've played golf out here, we're just past where the golf course is, behind those big airplanes, and that one is pushed out foul. So when you come in a little roundabout that is past the golf course where the airplanes are there, Tiger Park, I think is what they call
Memorial,
that.
Airplane Memorial.
Right. We're across from where the old Bistro on the Bayou used to be, but that has been the home to the Grace Christian Warriors. They're well off of their campus, which is off of Jackson Street.
And out the back door of the old YMCA.
Yes, here's the delivery. Said it got him, and that's going to send Parker down to first base on a hit by pitch.
HIB.
HBP. Hit by pitch.
Okay. I was going to say hit in the box. HIB? Maybe?
No, sir. No, sir. Philip Cole, who had we're going to say a single.
Yeah.
Back in the third to lead things off, that just was misjudged out in right field just a bit and caused a drop. And he went around to score, did Cole. Cole lifts this one down the right field line again, but just goes over the fence and foul and out of play. So what restaurant did y'all go to, Chuck? You never told me, I don't guess. Can't say you forgot now.
Mikado's, actually.
There you go.
Because we had just recently ate at Quibido's there.
There you have it. There's the delivery up high and away, ball and a strike. Been so impressed with the senior Philip Cole's defense throughout the year. Has been on several of our highlights throughout the season with the work that he's made at third base.
Yes.
Here's the delivery. That one misses up high as well. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at second is Cody Davis. He reached on an error. Runner at first is Parker Johnson. He was hit, and now Cole stands in ready to go. Swung on and missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A rare Friday night game here. A lot of their games Thursdays, or I guess the tournaments are here, but swung on and missed. And that will do it for Cole. He becomes out number 2 and strikeout victim number 3 on the evening by Laughlin. Cooper Cordwright will stand in there. He ground the ball to first base back in the third. And so we'll see what he can do with runners at first and second here, bottom of the fourth. Warriors would like to add a couple here. Cooper does a great job of getting on base. Batting average doesn't really reflect that, but he finds a way to scratch and claw and get on base. Ambiance Mike picking up a lot of interesting chatter. Quick snap, throw around, spun, going to get into the outfield. Davis not going to go anywhere. That was the not so hidden ball trick into the outfield.
Nope. Quick throw around though. Time to get a little dirt.
0-1 the count, 2 down, bottom of the fourth. And here's the delivery from Laughlin. That one misses up high. Crowd just kind of hanging out watching this one. Not a lot of cheering going on. That one's in there. 2 balls and 2 strikes was a good fastball. Courtwright, the designated hitter tonight in the Warrior lineup, looking to get on base and flip things back over to the top of the order. That one fouled off, and that's that scrappy approach to it that we said that Cooper brings. Know that he's got family watching up in New York tonight, so we say a big hello to those folks. Laughlin peers in, trying to get out of the fort. Delivers to court right here. That one misses low, and off and running of the Warriors. Double steal. That gets Parker Johnson down. Cody Davis each move up 90 feet. And a base hit now would score a couple. Looking in is Laughlin. He delivers. That one is lifted, going to stay in play. Catcher giving chase to it, and the ball drops out. Going to be foul, was touched in foul territory. Easily touched in foul territory. Coach Brown coming out and discussing it, and said the ball landed fair, but the official quick to tell him yes, but it was touched foul. And that's all that matters there. Chuck doing a little hopscotch out there, that whatever they're doing. Fixing a couple of things here on our camera. Bear with us. We'll get out. The lights are on. We're just fixing our camera lighting also. There you go. There's a little bit of an upgrade. We'll switch it off of that camera pretty quick because of the view that's there. There you have it. Now the delivery. That one ground to second base. Going to be handled there easily, and that will retire the side. Will Brown gets the routine grounder, throws it over in time, and that will do it for the Warriors. They leave a couple of runners on. They'll have the top of the order when we come back, but due up for the Falcons in the top half of the fifth. Will Brown, Cade Broussard, and Clay Hebert when we come back.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
Alexandria Emergency Hospital is here to bring quick and compassionate emergency care to Central Louisiana, offering diagnostic imaging and an on-site lab, as well as important inpatient services. Alexandria Emergency Hospital.
Back to baseball at the Burn. It is playoff baseball, and unsure what Chuck's really getting into.
I thought you was making me do jump rope or something out
over there. That was double dutch, wasn't that what that was?
Yeah, something like that.
That's what that was. Seth Cook on for his fifth inning of work, has 5 strikeouts to go along with his innings of work. Correction, give him 6 strikeouts on there. He struck out Lightfoot, he struck out Laughlin, he has struck out Harson, he struck out Tolson a couple of times, and Will Brown, who leads things off as well. Sweet Caroline cascading through the ballpark, and what good would a game be if it didn't have that?
When that sun set down, the temperatures dropped. It's really a very pleasant evening out of here. The wind's not really blowing anymore. The bugs are gone. I mean, it's just made it for a nice afternoon of baseball now.
Standing in again, we said, is Will Brown. He made that play to end things back in the bottom of the fourth, and he watches that one go high for ball 1. Brown, 1 ball, no strikes. Cook delivers this one, misses the other side of things down low. Cook would like to come back in there, of course, and get a clean inning out of here as you work the bottom of the order. That one in there for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Really nice pitch from Cook. See Davis give the sign, and now Cook delivering the 1-2. Or the 2-1. That one misses outside, 3 balls and a strike. And you don't want to to walk and put on a runner down here at the bottom of the order. That one's in there. Fills the count up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good fastball, lower half, issued by Cook. Pitch count starting to work its way up there on Cook. Delivers this one down low, and that is a walk to Will Brown in front of Cade Broussard. Broussard walked in his only plate appearance and then was out on the fielder's choice from short to second. Sounds of the game, you hear a lot going on. Here's a delivery from Cook. That one misses up high inside ball 1. Hebert on deck behind him, who represents the top of the order. That one again misses up high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Cook's got to settle back into his groove.
Indeed, he does, and might be one of those opportunities to come out and just settle him down a bit. Was a longer inning, so he sat just a bit in the dugout and quickly, just on cue, here comes Philip Cole, and he'll bring Cody Davis in. Good work by the senior Cole to come in from third base and say, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is what we need to do. Cole, the only.
And you can hear the chatter from the outfield back here discussing potential plays and how to respond to it. Good self-coaching out here is going on.
Cole, one of only 3 seniors again we said in this lineup. He, Ami, and Parker Johnson. Here's the delivery from Cook, squaring around a bunt. And going to have a man off of first base. He's rung up there. Cody Davis with a second punch out at first base. And it attribute that to Cody Davis as he brings that ball in, thought that one was going to get back to the backstop, and drifting off was Brown, and Brown is punched out heading back to first. Second runner that Cody has gunned down from behind the plate.
3-1 is the count now.
1 down. That one right there for a strike, and that fills the count back up.
Almost as it's kind of lit Cook's fire a little bit.
You believe so. I'm telling you, he responds so well when that defense plays behind him, and play behind him they do. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7, and you feel the momentum picking up just a little bit. Strikeout number 7 on the day, and that will bring Clay Hebert up, the leadoff hitter. And you were just a pitch away from having Hebert up with runners at first and second and nobody out, and now he's up with 2 down and the bases empty. Here's a delivery from Cook. Misses outside ball 1. Standing in, ready to go to work is Hebert. Takes that one up high. Hebert has flown out to center field to start things off and reached on a fielder's choice before he was one of those that was erased by drifting too far off of first base. That one up high, and really getting deep into the pitch count, throwing a lot of pitches this inning, yet still that defense responding so well. Here's the delivery from Cook. That one is in their lower half of the strike zone. 3 balls and a strike to Hebert. And that one up high, and that puts Hebert on with a base on balls. Back-to-back at-bats for Hebert to reached on a fielder's choice before he was erased. And Cooper Lightfoot, who has reached on an error by the shortstop and a strikeout victim back in the 4th, now stands to go to work here in the top of the 5th. That one grounded up the middle. Johnson's got it there. Going to go over to first in time. That will do it for the Falcons. Score that one 6-3. On the putout, Lightfoot is retired for the 3rd out, and that will do it for ESA in the top half of the 5th. Due up in the bottom, it's Luke Johnson, Seth Cook, and Kenyon Wright when we come back.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
At Hahn Roofing, we know the importance of quality customer service in addition to a job done right. That's why our team of trained professionals is here to help keep your investment secure. For almost 50 years, our standard of producing good work has never changed. From the first consultation to the final result, our customers experience our commitment to quality, and we know the importance of installing a roof that not only looks great, but stands the test of time. That's why we choose Owens Corning. Do you have roof damage? Who can you trust? Hahn Roofing, an Owens Corning Platinum contract.
Back to baseball at the Burn we go. I am Doug Gann alongside of Chuck Perkins and Jack Yonker bringing you Warrior baseball here in the playoffs. It is Grace Christian and ESA doing battle in this one as we move to the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth we play, and Luke Johnson, the leadoff hitter, he is the junior shortstop, will bat from the left side. Again, that's the side he homered from back in Iowa, up in Iowa. That one misses outside. Today, Luke has flown out to right and does have an RBI on the day. Hit the ball hard, and he ropes this one on a base hit out to right field. And there goes Luke with back-to-back base hits. These are the two that did some damage back in the earlier inning. What was that? The third, when the Warriors picked up a couple of runs.
Yes, absolutely.
Cook will certainly try to add a little bit to his run total that his offense has gotten him, and he does. He grounds that one up the middle. Looks like it could be two. Tag is made there. Good play at second base. So Luke Johnson's going to be out at second and gives Seth Cook first base on a fielder's choice. Kenyon Wright will stand in there ready to go to work with one down. Bottom of the fifth. Warriors lead this one 3-0. A lot of scouting going on out here in the outfield today.
You think?
I see. I'm a witness to it. Kenyon not really doing a lot on this day. Flew out and like to get something generated. Remember, he was called out on that call of interference when he stepped out of the box and the catcher was unable to throw. And they watch that. These guys really, these officials look for that. Kenyon slaps that one foul. And that big leg kick has seemed to, he's had it his whole life. I gotta imagine that he's grown up with it. But when you get a good fastball pitcher, you got to get that leg up and down a little bit quicker.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I watched one of Daddy's softball teams do, and I kind of adopted that in my batting regime. Whatever that word is.
Regime,
is it?
Regimen, I guess,
Regimen.
would be
That's what
what you did.
Regimen.
Is what your regime would be. The folks that played with you. Regimen was how you went about it.
Thank you, Book of Word.
But I play Wordle every day.
I do too.
That one driven high.
My word.
Shortstop camping out. No, let's see. It's lost. Nobody knows where it is. It was so high that it gets down middle of between shortstop and there, and I don't know if any of our cameras had it either, where that ball was. But it was hit so high. I thought shortstop had it. Shortstop thought third had it. Third thought it was out of the park, and it was just, and who's on first? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we know who's on first.
That's a base hit for Kenyon that was lost up in that high sky, and Carson Courtright, who has touched them all, comes to bat. 3-0 Warriors lead this one, bottom of the fifth. Here's a delivery from Laughlin, and that one is fouled straight back.
Not sure what that noise is I hear.
That's probably me.
That or it might be the lights. Bug got caught in the light.
Courtright has homered, and he has struck out on the day. That one misses up and away.
1-1. And 1 out.
1 out, we play bottom of the 5th, scheduled for 7. Warriors with a 3-0 lead.
Kind of like what you'd say after one of my jokes. Aye.
I would. Here's a delivery from Laughlin as he peers back to second. That one misses low. 2 balls and a strike. Again, we apologize for that snafu back, I guess, in the 2nd inning when the signal dropped on us here. Able to get that corrected, and we'll post the entire game sometime over the next day or so, we believe.
Yes, absolutely.
That one misses outside. 3 balls and a strike to Courtright.
I know the missus would not like me to take up Mother's Day food, but I know some moms would like to be seeing this.
That one right down the pipe fills the count up at 3-2 as Courtright takes that one. Well, you go back to that 2nd inning, that one that Courtright put over center field, that was a shot. Here's a delivery from Laughlin. That one misses down low, and that's going to load the bases up. Cody Davis will stand in there. So Canyon Wright reached on that base hit that was there. He's out at second. Over at third base is Seth Cook, reached via the fielder's choice. Carson Courtright just takes the walk, and ain't no mountain high enough lets you know that Cody Davis is standing in there, but not before ESA's coaches come out and visit just a little bit. Remember, next week, the state championship semifinals and championship are next week. They'll have that schedule out announced. I'll try to look up and see when that game is. The winner of this plays the winner of the UA game, and we'll give you some information on that here in just a moment. Glad that you are joining us tonight in this one. It has been a lot of fun. Pitchers duel. The Warriors hit the ball pretty well, but yet just the 3 runs that they have. The winner of this faces a winner of Family Christian and Country Day UA, and that game is tomorrow at 3 o'clock out at LSUA.
Wow.
Already moving on was Claiborne Christian. They beat St. Joe's of Plocheville in a 1-8 matchup, 11-1. That was back on whatever that fictitious thing you guys say, the 4th of May is when that was. But this game will be the 13th it'll be the 11th is when that game will be. That one to Davis misses outside, nowhere to put him.
1-1 is your count.
Ball and a strike, 1 down, bottom of the 5th. Warriors lead at 3-0, but looking to do some damage here. Bottom 5. Looking in and delivering is Laughlin. Swung on and missed was Davis, and he's down a ball and 2 strikes. Cody reached via an error, got down to second in the last inning. Here's the delivery. That one misses outside by a good ways, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and then grounded out to shortstop. So Cody's due for a pretty big hit. Hadn't hit the ball really hard tonight. That throwing error from the third baseman back in the 4th inning is what got him on, and now he bats again. The Warriors have put a lot of runners on base the last couple, but they've left a lot of runners as well. Here's the delivery from Laughlin. That one fouled straight back up into that netting that protects the press box area. I think that the noise that you're hearing is the bugs that are out here, Chuck, that you're starting to hear crickets and such. Yeah. Laughlin set to redo things. He goes back. Davis pops this one up, and catcher looking for it, drops the helmet, but it's going to find its way back into the stands. Game inside the game. A lot of banter out here in the outfield between there. Such a game of communication baseball is.
Yes.
Laughlin set to redo the 2-2 to Davis. Davis stands in, ready to go. Laughlin set, lifts and delivers. Swung on, fouled right out in front of the plate.
Hitting him a little bit while he's in the box.
Quickly on top of that call. Good playoff crowd out here to support their baseball Warriors. They know that when May gets here, Grace tends to put on a little bit of a run. Two and two delivery is here. Cody Davis puts a charge into that one, drives it. Center field's going to camp out under it, but that is going to score the runner from third, which is Cook. He moves up. Canyon Wright moves up 90 feet. No, that correction, they'll stay there first and second, but that is a sac fly for Cody Davis. Sac fly and an RBI, and that gets us 4-0 as Cook, who reached on the fielder's choice, comes around to score the fourth Warrior run of the night. Runners at first and second with two down. Landon Ami stands in there. Ami has flown out both of his appearances, once to short and once to center field. That one he hit to center field was on a rope. That one upper half of the strike zone for strike one. 0-1, two down, bottom of the fifth.
Scores are being earned, though.
Yeah, there's been a lot of manufactured runs in this one. Big strike, and it looks like that Sidney Laughlin is getting a little stronger as he goes along. He's really throwing that fastball with a little more velocity than I think he had in the first couple innings. Pierce back at right, but nothing doing there. Takes something off of that one, and it's just fouled out of play. Good job of adjusting by Landon to foul that one off. 0-2, the count to Ami. He's really got to work hard because Laughlin can throw just about whatever he wants to here. That one misses outside. Ball and two strikes. This is where, as a pitcher, you don't want to give up a base hit. 0-2, 1-2. You want to stay away as much as you can and make the batter chase something. Laughlin from the stretch comes set, gives a glance back to right, but nothing doing. A curveball inside, strikeout looking. Yeah, that's the one. So Ami down on strikes. He's yet to reach tonight. Johnson, Cole, and Courtwright will be up for the Warriors back in the sixth, but right now it's going to be Laughlin, Robert Broussard, and Hebert when we start the sixth for the ESA Falcons when we come back.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
I'm Richard Arsenault. What's the Nebula Beard and Arsenault difference?
The difference between getting nothing from our car accident and getting $150,000.
That's a big difference, but not surprising because insurance companies make more when they pay you less.
Our Nebula Beard and Arsenault difference? $1 million more than insurance offered.
That's the Nebula Beard and Arsenault difference. Call to see what your case is really worth. Nebula Beard and Arsenault, 561-2500.
Back to baseball here at the Byrne. Playoff baseball underway. We move to the top of the sixth. Warriors leading this one 4-0. Cook comes out for his sixth inning of work. In this one, he will face Laughlin, Broussard, and Hebert. Find my little position back here between cameras and such. High above the wall in left, right center is where we are.
Yeah, there you go. Left, right.
Yep, had peanuts and Cracker Jacks before the game. Can't be fun at the old ballpark, can you?
Yeah, I didn't get any. Did you bring some?
I didn't get any. I'm just telling you, they had some.
They had.
Fouled straight back good. Hack at it by Laughlin. Laughlin, strikeout victim in the first, was hit by a pitch also in his second at bat. 1 ball, 1 strike. I tell you, one thing we did not battle in Iowa was humidity.
We did not.
It was nice up there.
Even with 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Cook stares in, but Laughlin's going to call time, and he'll step back out quickly. Back in the box he goes. Cook back on top of the mound and ready to go to work with a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the delivery. That one right in there, ball and 2 strikes. Laughlin, Broussard, and Hebert. Again, the only hit in this game has been from Hebert. Hebert, the only base hit in tonight's game, and he waits on deck. Time has not been granted. Cook could have certainly delivered.
Yes,
I didn't see the official.
He did not. Cook stepped off.
Big curveball misses up high and behind the head or above the head of Laughlin. Laughlin, again, we told you, hit by the pitch, his last at bat. That was in the 4th to lead things off. Here he bats in the 6th. That one roped out to center field where we're at. That's going to find its way to the gap. Courtright there to pick it up, and he'll fire it around. He got a shot at him at second. Relay is thrown away. Courtright had it on the money. And goodness, they had Laughlin dead to rights at second base on a great throw from Courtright. But the cutoff throw threw it away, but that is a big base hit for Laughlin.
Courtesy runner coming in.
Courtesy runner does make his way in. And that's the young man that was the recipient of the hidden ball trick, and he promptly sat straight down on the base. You know he was coached up for that one.
Yes, he was.
Boy, what a base hit by Laughlin, but equally as good of a throw by Courtright, just thrown away on the relay. Swung on and missed by Broussard. Broussard with a strikeout and a walk on the day. Cook sits in, looks back at Laughlin, now delivers. Broussard takes that one up high. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody down. Boy, you go back to that throw by Courtright, had it dead to rights.
Yes.
Laughlin was heading to second and ill-advised, but got on in there. Swung on, that's right back to center field. Courtright lays out for it, doesn't get it, comes all the way to the fence. There's Johnson. They're going to get the throw in, got to hit the cut. That's going to be an RBI base hit as Courtright was diving for that one right in front of us where we're at. And that is 1 run. That's base hit now back to back. And that run that scores is the one that could have been out, but Laughlin comes around to score. And a big hand given to Robert Broussard to catcher as he comes off for the courtesy runner. So Laughlin and Broussard back-to-back shots to center field.
They called him out at the plate, they said.
Not sure what happened there then. Don't know that indeed they called him out at the plate. That might be because I got to believe there'd be a little bit more discussion from the ESA folks. There'd be something going on, and this is just can't see the officials behind that group of Warriors that's standing there.
I guess that was the chatter I heard out here in the outfield. So no score on the board for them.
They have taken the run off the board up here. Unsure.
Oh, he is talking to him on the side over there, isn't he?
And not sure. They had 1 out, so yeah, they're.
Yeah, he was talking to the ESA coach back there in the back.
Not. So they were, for them to have an out on the board, then that run has to have not have counted, and we're not quite certain why it hasn't. We'll try to get some clarification. That one ground to third. There's Cole that's got it. He thinks about starting it, but nobody's coming that way. No runner. He checks the runner back at second. And goodness, that's going to be the second out on Heberts. He grounds out to Cole. Cole again controls that smash. It was back to him, and that'll bring Harson up, who has walked and a strikeout victim. So unsure and not sure what the is. We'll try to find out in between innings. Go to the secret bat phone. And have to figure this out, and I'll get. It's good to have an ally in the dugout.
Yes. That has their phone with them.
Right. Cook set to deliver this one. That one lifted high and foul.
0-2 as you count, 2 outs.
There you go, Chuck, keeping me straight.
Trying to, since you're
we're
doing
getting
a little multitask there.
Indeed we are, and here comes Brown quickly. When he gets out that fast, you know that it's just a mechanics type of issue. So the ruling is that he didn't touch home plate. And so that's what we are preliminarily we're hearing for right now. Preliminarily, no, I don't know. I can't. Preliminarily hearing that he didn't touch home plate. And they're going to call him out for that. And that was the first out, would have led to the first ESA run, but instead it's 0-2, 2 down. Runner at second base is the courtesy runner. And Cook responds to his defense. I'm telling you, he comes back and gets out of jams with that defense behind him. And if the Warriors can play solid defense, they're going to have as good a shot as anybody to hoist their second state championship. Ami thought that was a strikeout. He was ready to head to the dugout. Cook set to deliver the 1-2. That one is in there for strike 3. And that is the third out of the inning. Harson, strikeout victim, second time. And that is strikeout number 8 for Cook. Warriors come up in the bottom of the 6th. They have, looks like Johnson, Cole, and Courtwright due up in the bottom of the 6th, but we'll check it out. We'll do that, 4-0 Warriors when we come back.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook, or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
And we are back, getting things going in the bottom of the 6th. We are. The Warriors will have one more shot at it here and then just have to come and hold on to things in the top of the 7th. New pitcher on for, looks like that is number 4, and we'll have to get a number for him if that's number 4. I'll let one of you guys with way better eyes than I have. Yeah, Luke Johnson will stand in ready to go. That's number 5 that is on the hill. Clay Hebert. Hebert moves on to pitch.
Luke Johnson's batting.
No.
That's Cody.
No, it should be Parker Johnson.
That's what I heard. Johnson has just got.
Yeah. Parker, you can see those hot pink wristband that he has there, that band. That one is in there for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nobody down here. Yeah, Parker Johnson, Phillip Cole, and Cooper Courtright due up for the Warriors in the bottom of the 6th. Warriors can hang on here. We certainly want to talk to Coach Brown after this one is over with. We'll try to get him out here. We'll ask him a couple of things about the upcoming games. We'll ask him about that play at home that was called out. And a ball and 2 strikes to Parker. Parker with a strikeout and hit by pitch in this game, up for his 3rd plate appearance. Not a lot of at-bats in this game. Both these pitchers have been solid. And again, that's what Brown told me, was that they had a really solid starting pitcher. And in fact, Sidney Laughlin is that pitcher. That one misses inside, even runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hebert rocks back and delivers this one. Ground, second base has it, over in time to first. First out looked like it was ball 4, but you appreciate the senior Parker Johnson of being up there hacking in that one. He grounds out 4-3 for the first out. Final of the 3 seniors in this batting order. Phillip Cole will stand in there. Cole with the base hit, scored a run, and struck out back in what was the 4th. Hebert rocks back and delivers a tremendous fastball. Again, Hebert showing off that center field arm. Factored in a couple of plays in this one. A couple of hard hit balls came his way during his time in center field. That one misses down low, ball and a strike. Game set for the 11th, we believe. Opponents for the Warriors, or whoever wins this game, out scouting.
Yeah, 1 and 2, 1 out.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Hebert throwing good, solid fastballs, delivers another one. That one was up high, but it is swung on and missed by Cole, and quickly 2 down in front of designated hitter Cooper Courtright. Courtright stands in there. ESA will have 1 more shot at it as they trail 4-0 in this one. They'll have 1 more shot in the top of the 7th. Warriors would like to add 1 or 2 more here. They'll have to do it with 2 outs. As quickly the ground out from Parker Johnson and the strikeout to Cole. Warriors have struck out 5 times on the evening. On the flip side of it, Seth Cook has struck out the Falcons 8 times on the night. Seth really throwing the ball well throughout this game, poised for a shutout. That one down low, but taken there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Again, certainly glad that you could join us. If you've watched it the first time live, that one down low again, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And haven't seen a lot of strikes called down there in this game. But if you've went back and watched this one again, well, welcome to watching the replay of it. That one misses up high, runs the count full once again, 3-2.
And thank you for watching the replay.
Yes, don't forget to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe if you're on our Facebook page watching it, following along with. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you hit that notification bell after you subscribe. And ball 4 taken there from Courtright, and we told you he just finds ways to get on base. Luke Johnson will stand in there. Started our YouTube channel at the start of the baseball season. We're at about 140 subscribers on there, so small number for in realm of things, but we're happy to have those that follow along with us via the YouTube channel. YouTube or Boxcast, that's the way that you certainly want to watch what it is that we're doing. Luke Johnson stands in, takes that one outer half for the strike. 2 down now, bottom of the 6th. Again, the Warriors would like to add a couple of runs here. They can do it with one swing from Luke Johnson. We know that. We've seen Luke able to go yard.
Yes.
That one's going to find its way down the line and up into that makeshift or added bleacher area there, right behind it, but still inside the play out near where the bullpen is these days. 0-2 the count to Luke, but one of the better 2-strike hitters that you'll find. The Warriors, this top of the order, do a lot of work with 2 strikes and 2 outs. We'll see what Luke is able to do here as Hebert set to deliver. Roxon delivers the 0-2. That one misses outside. Courtright with a late jump. And, boy, the good arm on display from behind the plate by Robert Broussard, and he's been there all night long. And there was a time that they didn't allow the little horns out here at all for that. But be that as it may.
And a lot of it, I think they've adapted the rule to where it can't be during the play itself.
Of course, now with your phone, you can make that the same type of noise. Just look up.
This is true.
Here's the delivery from Hebert. Swung on a smashed foul just between the first base bag and first base coach Jacob Ladner, and haven't seen him move that fast since his old high school days. Since early in his high school days. Jacob, I know you're back watching this one, so there you have it, buddy. All in jest. I'm a big fan of Jacob Ladner and all the Ladners. Set to deliver the 1-2 once again. Here's Hebert's delivery to Johnson, misses up high with a curveball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, a big happy Mother's Day to all of the moms that are paying attention and watching this one, and those that will go back and watch it again. Mothers and baseball, just like apple pie and baseball, without a doubt. Here's the Hebert delivery. That one misses down low, fills the count up. Coming up Sunday, of course, or so if you watch this in the future, then we mean happy Mother's Day next year if you're past Monday watching this one. But big shout out to all the moms that are out there watching this one. We couldn't do anything without you. Full count delivery is here. That one misses up high, and a great at-bat by Luke Johnson as he came all the way back for that one. Seth Cook, the sophomore pitcher, been pitching a gem, hit one hard off of the right center field wall. Right field, I guess, more right field than anything back in the third. Would like to go up here and do some damage as well, Chuck.
Yes, he would. And it would be a great time to do it now with your first and second base runners, and a good shot would definitely score one and possibly another if it was a little bit mishandled.
Cooper standing there. You know Johnson will be off on the crack of the bat, so he does have the opportunity to score from first. Here's the delivery. Bounces that one around. Good job. Good job by Broussard back there behind the plate. Throws that glove down. Looks like that ball may have bounced off his hand a little bit.
Yeah.
Showing that he was the ill effects of that one. Boy, these little bugs just climbing around everywhere out here. We faced this the last year in the playoff game. I think the last time we were out here for a playoff game was Grace Christian in ESA, Chuck, when we were out there in left center field on that one.
I agree.
Warriors won that to go back and play for into the semis before they would eventually lose in the state championship game. That one swung on. Looked like a low one that Cook was chasing. Ball and a strike. 2 down. Again, the Warriors need to do something. If they're going to do it, they need to do it with 2 outs here.
That summer bug song, you got to love it.
Yes. Here's the delivery from Hebert. Up high. No good there. 2 balls and a strike. Again, you got Canyon Wright and Carson Courtright, who really swing the bat well in the heart of this Warrior order to follow Cook.
To say they're due would be an understatement.
Indeed. That one bounces around. Looked like it had a chance to hit Cook. Bounced around. He hopped over that one. Saw his dad out there earlier, had those overalls on that he had from Iowa that he broke out, and had the green clown type of wig on too. Back to his old Grace hat though now I see. Swung on from Cook, and that fills the count up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners will be off and going on the pitch. Brown's going to quickly go out and have a quick word with the official, it looks like. And I don't know if he's going to, he is going to bring in Aiden Cook. Aiden Cook will come in and run at second base for Courtright. Aiden Cook, remember, is the left fielder for the Warriors tonight. Courtright, the designated hitter. And Cook will come in and run, effectively wiping out the designated hitter in this one.
Gotcha.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Again, Aiden Cook in at second base. Luke Johnson over at first. You know the runners will be off with the pitch. One thing Cook's got to make sure of is that Hebert is delivering to the plate before he's off and going.
See there the umpire making his notation in his little notebook.
Crack of the bat, and they are off. There you go. Good look in at Seth Cook as well there. And the Warrior sophomore pitcher is there in a big situation, looking to put some more distance between his Warriors and this ESA Falcon team. But Hebert wanting to do something about that. Here's the delivery. Swung on and driven down the line, but foul. That is one of those would have definitely scored a couple of runners.
Yes, indeed.
But it made its way into the fence area quickly, and they'll redo the 3-2. But again, you see the runners off and going as soon as the delivery is made to the plate, and there they go. Missed inside, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for Canyon Wright. And fitting the freshman to come in there in a big situation. We've seen Canyon Wright deliver over and over this season. Hebert, nowhere to put Wright. Wright wanting to get a hold to one. Just missed one earlier. That one right down the pipe, strike 1. Remember that one last inning or 2 innings ago that Canyon Wright that everybody lost up in that sky. All 4 fielders, all 4 cameras, everybody. Here's the delivery. Takes that one inside, strike 2, and Hebert just driving that fastball in the upper half of the zone, really challenging Canyon Wright.
That is his zone.
Indeed, that's the wheelhouse of Canyon Wright. Hebert going back to work quickly, bounces this one, but nobody going anywhere. As I'm telling you, that solid work back there behind the dish by Robert Broussard.
Canyon Wright also throwing up his hand to stop the play. Anybody from coming in, because like I said, that backstop is not very deep back there.
No, and when that ball bounces around, you've got to really, really be reading it well, or be moving on the pitch for that matter. Here's the delivery. Misses inside.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the 6th. Long inning, but nothing for the Warriors except a loaded bases. We'll see if Wright can deliver here. Hebert wanting to hold it right where it is. That one is smashed and foul.
Well, he turned on that hard, too. Good gracious.
He does. He gets that momentum going.
I got to meet him there and talk to him a little bit when we were in Iowa, so now I can say I know, right?
Right. You can. You can. I'd rather you didn't, but you can. Bases loaded. We'll do the 2-2 over again as that last one was smashed, foul down the third base line. Hebert delivers. Wright takes it down low, but again, no need to run yourself out of an inning here, and Brown's telling Aiden Cook just that same scenario there. That run here does nothing. You're more valuable making sure you score than chancing something, and now it's full, so the runners from second and third will be off again. Cook will make his way down the line, and that hits.
Hit by pitch.
That's a hit by pitch, and that's going to be an RBI hit by pitch by Canyon Wright. And that is now the second hit by pitch, but it's 5-0 in this one. And up strides Carson Courtright, who homered way back in the second inning to give the Warriors their first lead. Stranger things have happened, Chuck. 5-0 in this one.
Which was actually a pretty good story, Stranger Things.
Stranger things have happened. No count on the board, 2 down for Courtright. You know the Warriors would like to keep this thing going and end it here. Got some work to do. Here's the delivery. That one right down there for the strike to Courtright. It's Courtright, Cody Davis, and Landon Ami.
The Warriors would like to keep this going. They don't want it to end here.
No, they want to end it this inning. They want to put across 5 runs here.
I agree. I agree with you. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Here's a delivery to Courtright, misses up high. And ESA may be running out of pitching. And we've seen the Warriors, and yes, the Warriors will stay aggressive with 2 outs and a 5-run lead, trying to get it. You don't want to go to a 7th inning if you don't have to. A lot has to happen here. Yes. But there's trouble brewing for ESA in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the delivery from Hebert. That one misses down low.
2-1 as you count.
2 balls and a strike to Courtright. He's up there hacking. He'd like to add another bomb to his resume, but as a typical leadoff hitter, he really has a good eye in the box. 3-1. We saw Courtright at leadoff throughout most of the game. Matter of fact, this is the first game that we've done that he has not been that leadoff spot. 3 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put Courtright. A walk is a run. Right down the pipe. That was probably just above the belt, not the one that Courtright really wanted, so he'll take one.
See if he can throw another one.
Both fan bases cheering on their respective sides here as it's a crucial moment in the 6th. Here's the delivery. That was ball 4 and low, and an RBI base on balls for Carson Courtright. So he's got 2 RBI on the evening, the home run from earlier, 2 walks and a strikeout, and that brings Cody Davis up with a 6-0 lead. Cody had a sac fly and an RBI, but has not really hit the ball well. Ground out to shortstop and then reached on the air to third base. But now, Chuck, you're at the point where it's in striking distance, if you will.
Yes.
Sophomore said he likes throwing runners out from behind the plate, but he wouldn't mind a deep fly here over this wooden fence where we sit. And courtesy runner coming in for Seth. They'll try to get Seth back up and loose. Can't get the number on that young man, though. I don't see it.
Is he on third or?
Third base.
Third. Zoom in on that one. To your right. To your right.
Kurtz or Greer, we've got to believe. That one misses. Oh, no, it's in there for the strike.
8. I think that's number 8. Possibly 3.
No, it's not 8. It's because that's Cole. That one swung on and missed, and quickly 0-2 to Davis. Needless to say, the Warriors can walk it off here, or they come out and get 3 outs in the top of the 7th, and they're moving on. That one is ground up the middle. Shortstop has it over to first in time, and that will retire the side, but not before the Warriors pick up a couple. They lead this one 6-0. One last chance for ESA. They'll have Tolson, Brown, and Broussard, 7, 8, 9 coming up for them when we come back.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
At Hahn Roofing, we know the importance of quality customer service in addition to a job done right. That's why our team of trained professionals is here to help keep your investment secure. For almost 50 years, our standard of producing good work has never changed. From the first consultation to the final result, our customers experience our commitment to quality, and we know the importance of installing a roof that not only looks great, but stands the test of time. That's why we choose Owens Corning. Do you have roof damage? Who can you trust? Hahn Roofing, an Owens Corning Platinum contract.
Back to action here. Back to playoff action, top of the 7th. Too legit to quit now, and it's been more MC Hammer songs in one night than I think I've heard in a long time.
Parachute pants and stepping side by side, huh?
And this was, so was this when he was Hammer or was he MC Hammer at that point? I don't know, needless to say. Too legit to quit, cascading through the sound system here.
They can hold them here. That would be a good turn of events there.
Warriors looking to end it here in top of the 7th. They lead this one 6-0. Got a couple of insurance runs. So scored 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, and then 1 in the 5th and 2 in the 6th. Swung on and hit foul. Back, you heard it hit off of the facade of the press box. Cook poised to go the distance in this one. Comes back out for his 7th inning of work. Rocks back and fires for the 0-1. That one fouled back. Same spot, so good hacks at it.
Having a few internet issues, so I don't know why we haven't moved anything.
Not done a thing, and it's kind of, we know that the audio works, but again, remember that the entire game will be uploaded, so we apologize to those that are
trying to watch this live.
That are trying to watch it live and unable to do that. Especially in the 7th, we go, that one misses up high. Don't know if we need to drop down the bit rate just a little bit to perhaps to catch that up some. It's been green throughout the bulk of the night. Cook, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the delivery, misses up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
See if that helps any.
Leadoff hitter for ESA in the top of the 7th. 2 balls and 2 strikes, nobody down. Warriors with a 6-0 lead. Fouled off and slipping coming out of the box that time was Will Tolson.
Oh, hit the glove, hit the catcher's glove.
They're going to call catcher interference is what caused that. And so Tolson reaches base for the first time. That is a catcher's interference. And green, yellow, and red, it's flashing on us. So we apologize for that. It just, internet out here has always been a concern. We're going to work on that some in the off season, we hope.
Absolutely.
Runner at first is Tolson by catcher interference. That one misses up high. A lot of pitches thrown in the game tonight for Cook, but he's been in control throughout. That one swung on and fouled back near the on-deck batter for ESA, who picks it up and gets it back in. They'll probably throw that ball out. They do. One that goes into the fence, they get it out of there pretty quick.
They really do.
Cook sits back to deliver the 1-1. Come set. That one is ground over to between short and third and going to be a base hit. So Will Brown checks in with a base hit, and now something brewing for this Falcon team in the top of the 7th, and you know that they were going to keep fighting in this one. That's why you want to end a game whenever you get a chance to.
Yep.
Unable to get those last few runs pushed across. Cade Broussard, the third baseman, he has walked and struck out on the night. But if you know Cook and these Warriors, it's time for a double play. That one misses up high, 1 ball, no strikes. Now those 2 runs the Warriors got with 2 out, looming very large in the bottom of the 6th that they picked up. Cook delivers this one right down the pipe. 1 ball and a strike. And again, we apologize for those issues on the replay. They will not be up there again. Know that audio does stay with it the bulk of the time that it's there, so you'll know what's going on. That one misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Warriors lead this one 6-0. Cook looking for that ground ball. That one is lifted down the line. Parker Johnson giving chase, but it's going to go out over the windscreen adorned right field line. Two balls and 2 strikes. Now looking for that first out of the 7th is Cook. He's got runners at first and second for the Falcons. Here's the delivery. That one misses down low, and that's going to move runners up 90 feet and fill the count. Trouble brewing. Wouldn't surprise me to see another visit from Brown here momentarily.
Does he have one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, his next one will be it.
Right.
Runners at second and third. Don't want to put Broussard on, and all of this has been done 7, 8, 9. You're just about to get swung on and fouled back. This has all been done, Chuck, with 7, 8, 9. So you get back to the top of the order after this, and the heart of this Falcon lineup. Well, you looked at 7, 8, 9 coming out in the 7th. You thought that you had a good opportunity there at it. Here's the delivery. That one fouled back as well into the night.
And now we know why 6 is afraid of 7.
No, 7 did not. We're not. Too late for that. Hopefully that's when the signal drops is on a Chuckism.
Well, it's red.
Cook delivering this one. Driven out to second and Ami. He'll go the short way to first for the out, but score a run for ESA and move another runner up. And at this point, the Warriors will trade. And here comes Josh Brown. And you got to believe that's probably going to do it. And Cook does hand the ball over. But what a tremendous performance by Seth Cook as he gets plenty of, it's such a welcome reception from his teammates and the crowd coming off the field. And that will leave way to Landon Ami to get ready. Landon Ami, the senior, stands in there ready to go to work. So while we were away, that was a pitching change. I don't think you really missed anything in it.
Other than the dance moves.
Other than the dance moves, but they will be on the recorded version of it. We know that our man Jack has video of that indeed. That will bring Bear to bat with 1 down, 1 run in That one from Ami misses low. Landon Ami, the senior, called on to put an end to this threat.
And one base runner still on third right now.
Yes, runner over at third. And again, you're just with a 6-1 lead, you're trying to trade outs for runs. You don't mind that so much. We are top of the 7th, one down. Grace Christian leading 6-1 in this one. Here's the delivery. That one misses up high from Landon. And quickly 3-0. And Brown, you know, will go batter to batter in this one if need be.
Yes.
Landon delivers this one, and that one's right down the pipe. Landon, one of those Warrior seniors looking to carry. It's a senior, very well-defined team. You've got some old and some young. And that one is lifted out to right field. Johnson camping out under it. Parker's got it. Going to allow the run. No real shot at it there and no need to do it. Parker just camps under it, gets the out. Now the bases are empty. 2 are down, 2 runs are in. But that 2-run cushion was big. Good job, Parker, getting out under that routine fly and bringing it in. And now Lightfoot will stand in there representing the last hope for this Falcon team. That one in there from Ami is a strike. And the Warriors can sense it here. They pick up 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And that's the 2 that ESA has gotten back in the top of the 7th. We're going to try to get Coach Brown out here following the game to see if we can visit with him. That one lifted and foul, and ESA down to their final strike. And you know the Warrior faithful will be on their feet in this, trying to get their young men back to the semifinals. 6-2 lead, 2 strikes, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. ESA not ready to go in this one. Right back up the middle with a good piece of hitting. That base hit by Cooper Lightfoot. First time, well, he reached back in the first on the error to shortstop, and Sidney Laughlin, who we saw just hammer the baseball last time, he was up on the hook for the loss if ESA cannot come back in this one. Landon Ami ready to do business. 2 down here. Misses inside. Lightfoot thought about, kind of bluffed the move, but going nowhere. Certainly aren't going to run yourself out of an inning here.
Wouldn't want to.
Out of a season,
yeah.
Right. Here's the delivery from Ami. That's in there. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Ami comes set, ready to deliver now. Quickly back over to first. The ball bounces around. Good job of Canyon keeping that in front of him. And I just think you got to go get that batter here with a 4-run lead and 2 outs.
That's got it. It gives you that little just flinch of, oh my gosh, hold on to the ball. And you see it rolling around.
Yep. Ami set to deliver this one. Drops down sidearm and does that. Davis drops it out and kind of slow to pick it up to see if Lightfoot would get off the base. Remember, Cody Davis has thrown a couple of runners out at first base. The defense has really been solid in this one tonight. Landon Ami, the senior, set to deliver, and does right there inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down.
Yep.
Deuce is wild in this one.
Plentiful, too.
6-2, the Warriors lead this one. Senior Landon Ami trying to close the book on the Falcons here and advance to the semifinals. Comes set and delivers. Sets the ball game. That strikeout is called looking, and Landon Ami shuts the door on this one. And the Warriors will advance to the high school semifinals in this, a place they're all too familiar with. Remember that state championship back in 17, a couple of runners up along the way before COVID got a hold of some things. And We're going to do our best to talk to Coach Brown out here as soon as this one is over, which it is. As soon as they go out and exchange pleasantries out in the middle, and you hear Grace Wins every time playing out over the loudspeaker here. A little bit of Matthew West means that the Warriors have won, and they're advancing and moving along. And we'll do our best to get Coach Brown out here, but these two teams oftentimes will meet up and huddle up and visit. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. The ball game here, and we're going to do our best to get Coach Brown out to center field. We know that's difficult to do. Chuck, why don't you go ahead and take a quick commercial,
okay,
and we'll be back for that with Coach Brown.
Eagle Federal Credit Union, located on Kent Beauregard in Pineville, is a full-service credit union. We offer an array of products and services, including checking and savings accounts, auto financing, refinancing, mortgages, and financial literacy. And we can help you with all of your financial needs. Visit our website at eaglefederal.org, call the office at 318-641-3017, or come by our local office and meet our staff. Don't forget to ask how we can help you save up to 2% on your auto refinance.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
We're going to go to one more commercial because we believe he's fixing to come out. I think we just got word to him, so we will be right back after this quick moment.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace.
Yeah, here, give him.
Okay, we're going to be coming back in with Coach Brown. I'm going to leave it with Doug.
And we're back trying to get all of this set up, and look, what a delivery that was. We're here with the victorious Coach Brown. And, Coach, when you and I talked earlier this week, you said that not to be misled by the record, that Laughlin kid could come out and throw the ball, and he did that. I mean, he hung in there. You guys scattered some runs, but it was a great effort by this Falcon team tonight.
I mean, look, had anybody in the first round besides the 4-5 game, we got the worst draw. You know, when it flipped a couple weeks ago when Claiborne passed us, we were like, man, ESA's 14-8, and look who they've beaten some quality teams. So we knew it was going to be a dogfight, and we were hoping we wouldn't see them, but we did, and the kids battled and found a way to get it done.
Well, you know, and you don't mind that early on because it gives them a little bit of, hey, we got to work every step of the way.
Yeah, you know, our motto right now is win the last game, and again, I think this game will do wonders for the next round because, I mean, if you get a pushover in the first one, man, in the quarters, it probably doesn't help you out, especially with this break that we had.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, I mean, like I said, kids found a way to get it done.
Look, Seth Cook dominant on the mound again, scattered a few walks and things, but it seems like he's able to throw that ground ball to get a double play or get his defense behind him or get that strikeout that he needed, but another great performance by the sophomore.
Yeah, he's a bulldog on the mound. He's been that way all year. You know, I think sometimes he tries to rush a little bit too quick, and I told him, I said, look, man, when you get behind the count, slow down a little bit. This is your game. You're controlling this game right now, but you know, he's phenomenal on the mound. I mean, he's a bulldog, and he's humble kid, and that's one thing I respect about him. I mean, he's a warrior. He listens. He's coachable, and he's a great kid.
Cody Davis told us in our pregame before the Iowa game that he likes throwing players out from behind the plate. He gets another couple of them tonight, but those are over at first base when they were sneaking off a little bit far. Tell me about the play of Cody Davis.
Man, Cody Davis is unbelievable. I'm telling everybody, the kid's only caught for 7, 8 months. And we worked with Cade Savick a little bit when he first started out, and Cody's never caught before. We were looking for a catcher. We really wanted to get back to the old Grace catchers, people behind the plate that could throw people out. And I'm going to tell you what, he's a difference maker, and I'm wondering when people are going to learn, because the kid is really good behind the plate, and he's just a sophomore, and I think he's going to make somebody a heck of a catcher. I believe he could be a D1 guy because he's got a cannon behind the plate.
And all he's got to do is learn the game. That's exactly right. What a great job. You shook the lineup up just a little bit and moved Carson Courtwright from leadoff back to the 4 spot, and all he does is promptly put one over the center field fence, too. What led to the shakeup there?
Well, you know, Carson's kind of been struggling at the top, and we just felt like the last couple of weeks we wanted to tweak a little bit. Zawali in a tune-up game, we changed the lineup. We had Seth leading off. But I'll tell you what, yesterday in batting practice, Carson hit the ball better than anybody, and he actually hit a few over. And we were like, man, I tell you what, we might give him a shot. And if we go 1, 2, 3, he's back in the leadoff spot anyway.
Which is what happened to him tonight, and he leads off with a home run. He leads off the second inning after the top did go 1, 2, 3, and he puts one over the center field fence.
So that was huge. That was a huge boost to get that first run. I mean, I can't be happy enough for him because he had been struggling the last couple of weeks, but at the beginning of the year, he was really our guy. I mean, he was batting over 450 at one time.
Right.
And, man, what a way to get it started tonight.
You know, last question I have for you, and it revolves the outfield wall and the dynasty and all of the plaques that are up there and the signs that are up there with the runners up and the one state championship. Really a young team that you have. But you got Ladner, you got Marler, you got Jones in the dugout with you. I saw JG out there today. You've got a lot of the tradition that makes their way back out there. How important is that to those younger players?
Man, that's important. You know, we talk about it, and when you see this big crowd coming to see you play, and I said there's a lot of former guys. There's a tradition that we have, and we want to do what we can to keep that thing going. And, I mean, they did a great job. Like I said, we are a young team, but we've got some guys who's been there, done that. I feel like got some good experience, and we're leaning on them to keep it going.
One little piece of housekeeping. I know I said that was the last question, but this one really is. Take me through that play at home where the runner was called out. Did he miss the plate or what happened to him?
You know, we actually didn't see it, the coaches.
Right.
Credit to our catcher and a couple of guys that saw it on the side. They said he went over the plate. He didn't touch it, obviously, and we appealed and got it.
And the coach, we couldn't pick it up from out here, but that's – cut them down on there, too, because that could have given them a little bit of momentum, that one run. Instead, you go to the other out. The 2 big insurance runs that you got in the bottom of the 6th, getting a 6-run lead there instead of 4-2 at 6-2, they did what they needed to tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, our pitching staff, honed them down 2 or less, and we got enough run. We kept saying 6 to 10 runs is what we need, and we got 6. Hopefully we can get a couple more next game.
Well, there you have it, Coach, and that one's going to be the semifinals. Another trip back down to the semifinals, so congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate
we look
it.
forward to following you guys into our way.
Hey, I appreciate everything y'all do for high school athletics.
There you go. Head coach Josh Brown joining us out here and going out to go chase another one of those rings, and you got to love to see that. The sign out in the fence shows the 2017 state championship. Chuck, it was certainly a tremendous game out here. The Warriors did everything that they needed to do. They wrap it up, and 6-2 your final. They will play back, we believe, on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday the 11th, I think, is the day, or Wednesday the 11th. Anyway, it's the 11th that they will play that game, so that has to be Wednesday.
Yes.
And that will be out of that Country Day game, the 4-5 game that's there, 3-4. Anyway, needless to say, anybody that's paying attention to me now already knows what it's going to be. So that's going to wrap things up from my buddy Chuck Perkins. Chuck, it was a good one being out in the outfield again. Great ball game.
Enjoyed it. And, I do know that Wednesday is the 11th because this past Wednesday was May the 4th be with you.
Oh, gosh, that's all I can do. See, and I'll bring this on myself. That's going to do it for us. Grace Christian wins this one 6-2. God bless you, folks. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.